On this episode of Travels with Bill, we're in Portage la Prairie looking at what should be a good news story, but it's not. These are apartment buildings. They're right beside the Walmart in Portage, and there should be 200 units of 3-bedroom apartments here. Instead, there's a bunch of empty buildings, and the site, well, it's kind of abandoned. How'd that happen? Well, let's find out. It was June of 2023 when work was stopped. That after payments hadn't been made. General contractor alleges tradespeople are owed more than $2.5 million at this site, and mortgage payments have been defaulted on. A receiver's taken over now. You'll see there's security at the site. That's a new development because for a while the site was left with nobody there at all. Well, there's big concerns about if fire trucks could even get in if something happened, and of course with all the buildings being unfinished, what if one of them caught on fire? It could be a case of building after building burning while fire crews stuck outside the fence and not able to get into the property, while flames ravaged where they couldn't get to. This was owned by Bakari Developments. You might recognize that name. That's the brother of former Manitoba Liberal Party leader Rana Bakari. Syed Bakari owes more than $21 million on his loan and mortgage. That's why a court-appointed receiver has taken over. Basically, they've walked away. The project was supposed to be completed in March of 2023, then a deadline extended until September 30th, but now it's rather uncertain. As you can see, some of the buildings are in pretty good shape. They're almost all the way built, while other ones don't yet have their siding on. We don't know exactly what's inside, how much was finished in there, but obviously they're not move-in ready yet, and because of that, well, it's a lot of money tied up with no end in sight. The city of Portage la Prairie is hopeful that somebody else will take over the development and finish it. They certainly need the housing. 200 units of apartments would be amazing for Portage la Prairie. They, like everywhere else, experiencing a housing shortage. So why did it go so bad for Bakari? Well, we don't know yet. I'm sure more will come out in court. Certainly it was an ambitious project. It wasn't a matter of build one building, finish it, move people in and start the next one. Instead, they were all being built at the same time. Well, maybe it was just too much too fast, and none of them got finished, nobody got moved in, and with no money coming in to pay the mortgage, certainly it would be pretty tight. Now, I'm not looking for a new place to live, but certainly this could be a train lover's dream if they ever get finished. What you see in the background is the CP main line, and just behind us, the CN main line. If you were in one of those corner apartments, you'd be watching trains go by here all of the time. These main lines cross just a few hundred feet away. Every train going from eastern to western Canada and back again basically has to go through these two lines and that intersection located just on the other side of the highway. Well, that's our look at the abandoned apartment buildings. Hopefully not abandoned for too long. They'll get them finished, I hope. Certainly it would be sad to leave them like this. People have the need to live someplace, and this could be a great spot. If you subscribe to Travels with Bill, hit that subscribe button and you'll see all sorts of interesting things as we travel around Canada, looking at cool stuff, really. Things like these abandoned apartments, but oh so much more. We were in Portage, by the way, filming trains, so don't worry, there's some train episodes to come where you'll see more of those main lines. We'll see you next time on the next episode of Travels with Bill.